You know that feeling where you're chilling, playing OG StarCraft on your parents' 486 in the basement, and you think to yourself, I'm gonna die. You could. If there's two things we're passionate about here at This Exists, it's stuff and whether or not it can kill you. What if I told you that watching a movie could kill you? Would you watch the rest of this episode? If the answer is yes, watching a movie just might kill you. That's some good writing. There is a song so achingly sad that legend holds it responsible for hundreds of suicides all around the world, including that of its own creator. The green screen was a weird time, nevertheless spooky. So we've done movies that kill and music that makes you kill yourself. Onwards and upwards, can a video game kill you? Yes. Please keep watching.
Обсервер, ставлю барак так, чтобы прикрыть драгунов, чтобы вультурам было.
This is a bit of a stretch, but in 2005, a South Korean boiler repairman died of heart failure at the end of a 40-hour StarCraft bender. Now, I don't know if StarCraft killed him, or the exhaustion, or the fact that he was obviously troubled in other ways, but hey, here we are. Next. Here's a fun one you probably read about recently. A woman in Jacksonville, because Florida, obviously, shook her 3-month-old son to death when his crying interrupted her playing Farmville. Well, that has got to be the darkest thing in this episode.
A mother and father are accused of starving their newborn daughter to death, all while spending endless hours playing online games. And the tragic irony? Well, the point of the game is to raise a virtual baby.
Sacramento, California is another radio shock jock stunt where they got a couple of people to drink a lot of water, and a woman who did that died. Roll the tape.
The name of that contest was, of course, Hold Your Wee for a Wee, and the woman died of water intoxication, which is definitely the first time I ever heard of the phrase water intoxication, and is why I only drink beer now. I fall asleep a lot. And I know water intoxication isn't quite Dr. Wily jumping out of your Game Boy to murder you in your sleep, but I would say it counts. Maybe you'd prefer a man who thinks he's in Grand Theft Auto. Devin Moore was sentenced to death for killing 2 cops and a dispatcher as he escaped a police station in a cop car after being booked for stealing a car. The family of one of the cops attempted to sue Sony in the aftermath, claiming that Moore was a big fan of GTA Vice City and supposedly said when he was arrested the second time, "Life is a video game, everybody's gotta die sometime." Which is one of those things that no one actually says. I can hear you. What about a video game that actually kills people, and not one that just distracts someone with an existing problem, or is mistakenly blamed by a distraught family when a loved one dies unexpectedly? I'm not a liar. This exists. 2 people have died playing Berserk. And not just playing, I mean moments. Moments after achieving a top 10 high score. Jeff Bailey was 19, Peter Burkowski was 18, and they both died of heart attacks. That's a deadly game. That is a deadly game. What do you think? Are these games actually killing people, or are we just talking about a lot of coincidences? What about Berserk? Let us know what you think in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for new episodes of This Exists every week. A reminder, like always, we have a Patreon account now, and if you're interested in supporting us making the show independently, check out the link in the description. And if you don't want to, that's cool too. Be excellent to each other.